I feel like when people talk about life, they usually talk about, as they say, significant big events. Hey, I got a promotion. I'm so busy preparing our wedding. It has to look beautiful. It's the day I finally get to be happy. Maybe we all have a subconscious leech that always makes us think about how we're going to be remembered. Like a small brochure, a condensed biography with a link to Wikipedia on the side. But why condense your life to a small series of significant events when you have? Going for walks in the evening is magical. Even when it's crowded, it's great. All the movement, reflections of different lights create dancing patterns. People rush to their favorite pizza places. Italian kids that should have been in bed by that time are still up and eating late dinner with their big, loud families. We're sitting on a cold stone bench, looking around and at each other. All of your hands and our silly conversations. We were walking down to the restaurant, but see cheap, low-quality dream catchers in the wind. The way they sway makes us happy. It's June 16th, my birthday.
Are we stupid smart or smart stupid?
Stupid, smart, stupid.
Stupid smart stupid.
SSS.
Yes. Okay, do you want the camera back?
Thank you for being there with me. You're silly and I love that about you. About us. We're not afraid to show it. It feels great to be an idiot and I love admitting it. Now, put the chopsticks down. Gotta talk about something serious after this shot of delicious sushi that we got. I turned 24 and it was scary. It's scary to look back and realize that you've existed for so long. And what's funny is that it's not even that long. Maybe it can all be traced back to this stupid idea that you have to do enough in your lifetime, otherwise you're not worthy of history. So there's a poem I wrote in June while I was waiting to get my documents. Perspiration on an Italian forehead of a clerk is a measure of how hot, sunny, and sweaty South is, moving slower and slower until the last cog in the lazy machine is covered in basil. Pesto and tomatoes run through their veins as the old culture prevails, making it easy for slumber to occur. But when the evening comes, they roll out on the street to smoke and talk each other to concrete graves, and weeds grow around their houses, vines of grapes cover their shade. So we decided to follow their footsteps and went out.
Okay. What do you think about today?
Today it's peaceful, but also I have a little bit of a headache because of coffee.
But it feels good. And it rained.
It rained. It rained, guys. It rained here.
Okay, any last words?
Bush did 9/11. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. Alex, what happened?
We were throwing stuff around and it got stuck.
What got stuck?
We got stuck. Should we go down there and or do you think we should do it from like no, it's not here. I think
Where
it's
is
right
it?
there. Right there.
Oh.
Should we start throwing coins? Like and people will start gathering there. They'll be like, coins. They like coins. It always has
Okay,
to be
recording.
stupid. There you go.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Good job.
Stop filming me.
You did a very good job.
Thank you.
Are you proud of yourself?
No.
We're recording
Stop.
again.
I got pizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, pizza, like, seriously. But lately I've really been into Norma. It's pizza with eggplants and ricotta cheese. Delicious. I should definitely start exercising more, but thanks Italy for all the carbohydrates. It sucks that more you drive, the less exciting it gets. You get used to it and stop appreciating it. But even though it becomes less exciting, you get a lot of time to feel the ideas flowing freely in your mind. Meditation on wheels, kinda like hell, depending on how you're feeling. But with the right company, even the most mundane drive can become a memory worth reminiscing and cherishing.
Blame it on Boogie.
Not that long ago, we finished watching BoJack, and in the last episode, Todd says, "Isn't the point of art less what people put into it and more what people get out of it?" So you might be thinking, what's the point of these shots? Should eyes represent something? What is he trying to convey? Nothing. They don't convey anything. They don't tell a story or hold any meaning. They're just different eyes that we saw at a small exhibition. They may mean something to you, and it's great if they do, but to me they're pointless, just like our lives, but it's kind of liberating, isn't it?
You need to have this one in your videos. Video wise.
Can you make this face?
Yeah. Maybe it's more like this.
So the leech that I was talking about, how we are remembered and stuff. Maybe if we never had this leech in the first place, we would never have art. Maybe art is a grand or small gesture, a splash of paint, a building, sculpture, a piece of music that feeds the leech and tells us that we are remembered, that we exist. And just like any art, some is more conventional, which doesn't mean that it's bad or anything, and some is a little more unusual. Maybe a promotion, a family wedding plan is art. Maybe it's the little things that grow on bigger things, like the rooftops of this town. Maybe it's the creatures that walk on its streets, climb its roofs to get a better view of what this is all about. Maybe it's days, evenings, nights that interchange and blur into one. Maybe it's nonsense, a video that is trying to make you remember that you exist, surrounded by little things that eventually blur into one.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the evening talk show. It's midnight, and my favorite color isn't existing anymore. However, there is more important news to discuss, such as the star that fell into the toilet of Abraham Lincoln in 1976. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, bye.